Hey, what's up everyone, and welcome to today's video in which I'm going to be talking about the type tool or text in Adobe Illustrator. Now guys, before getting started, I would want to say that guys, there are multiple ways of creating text in Illustrator. Okay, one of the very easy ways is just to select the type tool, and by the way, the keyboard shortcut for the type tool is the letter T on your keyboard, T as in Tokyo, and you press that, you'll see that it gets selected. Now one of the ways is to just simply take the type tool and click somewhere on your canvas on your project, and you can just start typing. Actually, you can start typing whatever you want, and then you can select the text, you can edit it, and that's on you, and that is really good. So now the other way guys is using the bounding box. So take your text tool or your type tool, and then guys you can instead of clicking, you can click and hold and drag a box out. This guys is really useful when you are wireframing websites. So say a particular page needs to have text, and you specifically want to limit the text, as in this much only text is supposed to be here on the right hand side. Some photos are going to be there, like a PPT presentation. So you can create a bounding box, and then guys you can start typing, and you can see this, you can just start typing. Right now I'm just gonna type my own name, TStyle, and right now guys you can see that all the words just spread across the whole thing, because my settings were like that. If you click over here, you'll see that I have justify all lines, meaning all my words are gonna get scratched out across the box. Now by default it's gonna be on this left hand side as an align left. This is how it looks. And guys, this basically is really important. Actually, let me get some more text. I'm gonna go to help, system info, and I'm gonna select actually quite a few text. Okay, so I'm gonna press Ctrl C, I'm gonna click OK. Now select everyone, I'm gonna press V now. Okay, check it out. So guys, the main advantage of using the bounding box system is that all your text will not get will not be covered, meaning that I have actually more text right now, but all of it is not visible because of the font. The font is too big, and it's not fitting in this small box. So I can either reduce the font for revealing more text. You can see this, that is actually more text, or you can simply extend the size of the box. Now right now I scratch the box and you're wondering that nothing is happening. This is because guys because I have set my alignment to left. If I change it to justify all, you'll see that when I increase the size of my box, more text is visible. So that is really awesome. You can see this guys, right now it's 1800, and when I move this, you'll see it scratches to some, and the 1800 is right over here, so meaning more text gets revealed. That's really awesome. So depending on what use you want to put the text to guys, you can decide which kind of way you would like to go for. Okay, now that's one way. Now let's talk about how can you edit some text once it has been created. Okay, right, so I'm going to use the first method. I'm just going to click over here, I'm going to write TJ style, that's my name. That's really good. And then guys, once your typing has been done, you can select the selection tool. That's what I do. And then guys, you can just you can see that there is a bounding box surrounding the text, so you can just scratch the text out like that. Then guys, over here in the property bar, you have lots of options for editing the text. You can see that there is a fill color, as in you can change and decide which color you want your text to be. I'm good with black right now. Then there's a stroke color also. Now right now guys, you can see that the stroke color has this one red cross sign on it, meaning that there is no stroke applied. You can see this, none, meaning that there is no stroke applied. I'm going to switch it to white. That really looks good. Then there is guys the stroke width or the weight. You can increase it. You can even go in decimal numbers. You can actually manually input the numbers you would like to go for, and I think this is good. Yeah, 0.5. Uniform, meaning the profile. Now right now none of it is getting selected because I haven't given it a shape, meaning actually guys, this is something that is not really going to be of your concern. Then guys, we have the opacity parameter. If you click on it, you'll see that you can that you have some really, you know, different, what do you say, modes, blending modes. If you guys know what are they, they're basically, you know, good settings that can be used instead of just, you know, reducing the opacity blindly. But you know, if you want to reduce the opacity, then you have the parameter over here, and you know, you can take a look at this 80, 50, and you see we are making it more see-through. That's awesome. Then guys, character, meaning you can change the font. Simply means character, you know, you can change the font. And this is also kind of good. Urdu typesetting. That's really good. Then guys, you have the font style, regular. Okay, now this, and you know guys, the font style depends on which font you're using. So say sometimes, you know, like for example, a very famous font, Times New Roman, it has lots of font type, meaning it has italic, it has bold italic, but the previous one which I was using, Urdu typesetting, has only regular. So you know, it really depends on which font you're using, and I suggest you use some really good fonts which have, you know, good font styles. All right, that being said, now let's go ahead and take a look at the font size. Yeah, this is guys the font size. This was font style, meaning you want it bold, you want it italic. This is actually the font size, so meaning you want it, you know, how big you want your text to be. So 60, 72 guys is the largest number, but you can always input your number to whatever you want. You can see this, I can just input my number to 100. Then guys, over here you basically have your alignment options that we have taken a look at, you know, when we were discussing about the bounding box style text. That's really good. Okay, so these are some basic options guys, and yeah, like all the other Adobe softwares like Photoshop and After Effects, Adobe Illustrator also allows you to edit text, particularly meaning you can actually select, like say this, if I want to add some different kind of styles to the style word in my name, so I can go ahead and I can change the font, and you know, that change will only be applied to my, you know, to the selected text. You can see this guys, and you know, similarly guys, you can even play with the color and the stroke settings. Right now my color was black, I can change it to white, or I can and I can give it a different stroke, say red. Actually red is not that great, say black, and check it out. Take a look at this guys, you know, so you can go ahead and do a lot of things guys with text. And yeah guys, that's it. And you know, one good effect that I would like to show you, which most of the people are not aware of, is this one. Check this out. How can you create some 3D? Okay, and I, you know, if you guys know, and actually it's a very easy what do you say, effect, but if some of you may not be knowing, then this is it. I'm going to show it to you. I'm going to zoom in my text right now, and what you're going to do is you're going to create 3D text. Now if you want to go ahead and copy this effect, feel free guys. It's a great effect and it will give you some good knowledge on creating things in Illustrator. But if you guys are having some problem doing this thing, then you can always go ahead and open the layers panel. And guys, you know, I actually suggest you to actually have, you know, all your panels open. So just go ahead and do a double click, actually single click on this double arrow, and you'll see all your panels get opened. And you know, I work with closed panels because I want to give more room to my canvas. Okay, so that's the only reason. So go ahead and open your layers if you're not comfortable working with all these closed shapes. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold down my Alt key and make sure that your selection tool is selected. Or I'm going to hold down my Alt key guys, that's going to create a duplicate of my text. And guys, you know, take a look at this. You can see this blue kind of text comes up, meaning you just want to go ahead and give it, see, somewhere over here like this, and I think it'll do better. And you know, sometimes it snaps like this guys, so don't worry, you can always go ahead and nudge your text once it has been created from the layer menu or the layer panel. I'm gonna keep it somewhere over here, say somewhere like this. Alright, now you can just simply go ahead and select the text layer which is below the above lying text, or you can of course use the layers panel guys for selecting. Now you know guys, when I'm saying layers panel, if you blindly go and keep selecting the the layers, you'll see that nothing on the canvas gets selected. Now that is just the way Illustrator works, guys. If you want say that when you click on a particular layer, it is supposed to be getting selected in the project panel or in your canvas also, you need to hold on your Alt key and then click. So see right now, I want my TStyle layer to be selected, which is below the above TStyle. I'm holding down my Alt key and then I'll click. You'll see it gets selected. I'm gonna change it to white. You'll see this. I really get it. I really get a good effect. And actually, guys, shadows are black, so I would like to keep the underlying layer black, and I would like to change the color of the above text. I'm gonna change it to say red, say yellow, and you'll see we really get this shadow effect. You can see this. It's really good. And once again, guys, if you are having any other problems, then you can of course use your arrow keys to nudge the position of the text, and you'll see this. It's a really good effect. Before closing this video, guys, I would like to introduce you to one more really cool technique, and that is with paths. For creating a path, guys, you need to have the pen tool selected, and I'm pretty sure you know how to use it. So let's go ahead and create a very basic path. Okay, so I'm gonna click over here. I'm gonna go a little bit up. I'm gonna give it a mountain shape kind of a thing. You can see this. Good. I'm gonna give it one more time. Actually, you know what? This was absolutely not good. I'm gonna delete it. Create something really new. And okay, fine. This I think would get the job done. Now, right now, I have my fill as yellow. I'm gonna make it none, and it goes out. I'm gonna change my stroke to black. I'm gonna increase the size of the stroke just so you guys can see. Okay, so I have something created, guys. Now, for creating special effects, guys, okay, like say if you're creating a poster, this is one technique that I think you need to, you will be using a lot, and that is having text written on the stroke. Now, if you were to, manually go and create one single alphabet and then, keep rotating it, positioning it, that's going to take lots of time, guys. So I'm going to show you this technique. So we have created a good path. I'm going to take my text tool and take a look at the cursor, guys. Okay, right now my cursor is that small mouse pointer, and then I have this one eye, and that is the cursor. That kind of cursor, guys, means that I'm like, if I click right now, I'm gonna be creating text, okay, brand new text. If I take my cursor, guys, to my already written text, you can see this. The mouse pointer goes away, and right now I can only see eye. You guys may not be able to see on my video, so I suggest you to open your Adobe Illustrator and work with me. But guys, when I go and keep my mouse on top of this path, you'll see that we really get a different mouse pointer. We get an eye which is kind of like a crossed with a path, and when I click on it, guys, check it out. I'm gonna be actually typing on the path. Check it out, guys. We can create some really different effects with this, and this is gonna be great, man, guys. You just have to press the T if you want to ever change your text, and you can see that you can select it. You can add different kind of colors. You can change the font size, and I'm pretty sure right now it's behaving like this because the alignment is set to justify all. If you see it and change it to align left, you'll see it comes together, and it really looks good, guys. And check it out, the strokes all gone, and you only have this really curved text. You can see this. It really looks good. And in your final output, guys, you will see that there is no stroke, there's only bent text, and that's how you can create some really bent text and have some really good effects with it. Okay, so this was my tutorial on how can you work with text in Adobe Illustrator. Hope you guys enjoyed, hope you guys learned something in today's video. And guys, please subscribe, please like this video on YouTube. I'll be making lots of more tutorials. And once again, guys, thank you for joining me on this video. I'll see you guys in my next video. Please subscribe and like this video, guys. And yeah, show me some support by liking my Facebook page. The link is gonna be in the description. Thank you. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you.